welcome to the Remove the Mask. Good evening. I am Dr. Minister Deetra Poindexter. So I am your host for this evening, and I guess you're wondering, remove the mask. What is that all about? So let me tell you a little bit about who I am and why we're doing this series called Remove the Mask. So I have wrote a book and it is called Remove the Mask, but it's all about being your authentic self. Are you really being who you really want to be? So I want to ask you a question. Are you wearing a mask right now? Have you wore a mask all day today? Let me give you some example because I know you're asking, when do I put on a mask? Is that makeup? Is that lotion? What do you mean by am I putting on a mask? So let's try this. What about when you're with your friends? Do you put on a mask? Are you really yourself? Or how about when you're at school? Are you really being yourself? Because sometimes the school has an expectation of you. So can you really be who you are? All right. Now, what about at home? Are you really who you are? What about with your parents? Okay. So they expect for you to do some things that they have expectations of you or what they want from you. So are you always happy? Are you just being yourself? I don't think so. Oh, what about it being at work? A lot of us have jobs. Are you really yourself or do you have to put on and act like somebody else when you're at work? So these are some of the things that we're going to cover and take some of those layers off. But before we dive into this, I would like for you to like, click, and share this information with your other friends and invite them to come on. Now we will be on every first the first Wednesday and the third Wednesday at 7 p.m. So you can catch us then. Also, leave your comments because when we come back on air again, then I will be reading some of the comments that you have left. And let's see, can we answer those as well? So again, sit back and relax, and we're going to be talking about how can we remove the mask. And like I said before, we do it every day. We don't realize that we're doing it, but we are. Sometimes when you feel like you're in a funk, sometimes you feel like you're just not yourself and no one else around you cannot just understand you. Or what about this one? What about being accepted for who I am? Why do I always got to change who I am? Why can't they change? Why can't they see me for who I am? So I know that these are some of the questions that are going through your mind as we continue to do this series. Also, I would like to address some things as far as your spiritual growth, because this is going to help you as you continue on to be your authentic self. So, my next question is, who created you? Hmm. I know, right? No, unfortunately, it wasn't your mom. No, it wasn't your dad either that created you. Yes, so if you think you're on the right track with me, yes, it was God. God created you. He brought you into existence so that you're here today at this time frame, during this generation, and going through the situation that we're going through. So you're like, why? Why did you create me? Because if you didn't know, now you know you have a purpose. And your purpose to do what it was that God created you to do. But sometimes we don't know what it is that God created us to do because we're still trying to sort it out. We're on this big old earth, on this planet, and we're trying to figure out, where do I belong? Where do I fit in? Do anybody going to accept me? Do anybody care that I even exist? So yes, we do care. And the main person that care is God, because you're on a mission for him and he wants you to be your authentic self. So how do we get there to be our authentic self? I'm glad you asked that question, because first, we all must have a relationship with God. Since He's created us, we need to go back to the source and find out what it is. And because He made you special and you're unique, because as you know, everybody got fingers. Everybody got a fingertips. Everybody know that if you go down to the police station, you got to get your fingerprint done. You are not the same as anybody else. So with the billions of people in this world, you still stand alone. It's no one else like you. So that tells me that you're uniquely and wonderfully, beautifully made in his creation. So first we want to let you know that you are accepted for who you are and for the purpose that God created you. Everybody might not understand that. Everybody might not know what is your purpose. And it's okay that they don't know because it's all about for you. That's right. It's for you to find out what is your purpose here. And that's when we have to go to the Lord and ask him, okay, what it is that because God give us skills, he give us skills, he give us gifts. He also give us talents that everybody wish sometime. And let's go that word, wish they had. You know how you say, oh, I wish I was more like this person. They could run fast. Oh, I wish I was like this person. They know how to sing. Oh, I wish I was tall with the long legs and the long hair. But God said you don't have to compare yourself to nobody because where I made you and what I created you for is perfect. Yes. And we're always trying to find flaws within ourselves that the world tell us that you're not perfect, that you're not beautiful, that you're useless, you're no good. We don't need you here. So I'm here to tell you, I need for you to take that mask off. That's right. Take it off. So they need to see the beauty that God created in you, that they can see the same thing. So that's why it's so important that we have this talk, that we have this series to let you know whenever you feel like you're about to cover yourself up, to be somebody different, to talk different, to act different, to be different. I'm here to tell you, you don't have to go through all of that. That is not necessary because God's going to bring you the like-minded people that's going to fulfill your life. Yes, that is correct. So you don't have to search for anybody. God already have those people lined up. It's just that we're looking in the wrong place. So here today and throughout this series, we're going to be talking about how do we remove the mask in different situations that is brought before us every day. So again, I would like for you again to like, click, and share this remove the mask and share with other people. This is targeting to our 18 and up because that's when we really about to get into the real world. That's when we get out of school, we out of elementary, we out of middle school, we out of high school, and now we're in a bigger world. Like, I don't care about you. I can care less who you are. You're not popular here. You're not the main person that we need to suck up to. So it get kind of scary. And then you're trying to find somewhere to belong. And once again, and everybody has so much expectation. What you going to do? What kind of job you going to get? Who you going to be with? Do you think you need to be with that person? Or you going to be alone all your life? So I know it's your head feel like it's spinning right about now. And they're trying to figure out, am I going to make the right decision? Who am I here to please? I can't make everybody happy. That is correct. You cannot. And the only person that you're supposed to be making happy is God. You understand? Because God is the only one that can forgive you for anything that you have done wrong. God is the only one that can accept your sins and make sure that he helped you guide you through that you don't make them again. It's okay that you make mistakes. We don't know it all. And God knows that we don't know it all. That's the reason why he wants us to come to him with every and all questions that we might have about ourselves. Because again, I say, who created you? So who know you better than anybody? No, no, no. Don't tell me your mom. No, don't tell me your grandmother. I know it's Big Mama. No, they don't know you as well as God does. So once you have accepted God and also perform a relationship with him, your days will be happier because only person that you expect something from is from God. That is correct. You're gonna wake up every morning and say, "Okay, God, what did gonna expect from you today? What are you gonna bring my way? What good things gonna happen?" And you're gonna look for those good things because It will happen because that's who said that will supply all your needs. So this is the wonderful thing about this, about removing the mask, is because you never have to put a mask on ever again, because people are going to come to you to accept you for who you are and not try to change you, not try to make you do something against your will. They're going to understand your belief, they're going to understand your character, and they're going to love you for who you are. And that's what this is all about. We're living and walking among a world that we're trying to figure out, are we loved? Am I liked? Am I acceptable? Do people care about me? You don't have to worry about that. Okay. So again, we're going to go through all of this again. And I would like for you to make your comments in the comment box, because I would like to read them and we will address any and all comments and questions that you might have. So we will be having special guests on here. And if you would like to be a guest on the Remove the Mask, please let me know. Submit your information so that I can contact you and then we can get you on the show as well. Talk to, because we are everyday people. Everyday people, we go through a lot of things. We wear so many hats. That's just like the mask. Some of you out there are mothers. Some of y'all are single mothers. Some of y'all are married. Some of you are a husband. You're single fathers. You know, you're trying to make it through the day. You know, your children need you. They want something from you. They demand everything from you. You got bills to pay. You know, you got the rent to pay. Your girlfriend expecting something from you. Your boyfriend expecting something from you. And it's only but so much that you can give to anybody. You on your job, they want you to do this, they want you to do that, they want you to stay over, they want you to do extra stuff that what you was not required or was hired to do, but they want you to do it. But you know, at the back of your mind, you say, I need a job, I need this paycheck, because somebody else and even myself is relying on this so that I can have a day-to-day life, to keep a roof over my head, to put gas in my car. So it does get overwhelming, but we're here to let you understand and help you to guide your path, that we're going to help to make that less stressful as possible, because you control who you are. Understand that? You control who you are. And with God help in helping you to stay cool, as I say, cool beans, you're going to stay cool beans, okay? Because this is what it's all about. And once you come and make peace with yourself, then you can have peace in whatever hurricane you're going through, whatever tornado that you're going through, whatever wildfire that you're going through, whatever water flood that come through, you're going to be able to get through it. You understand? So this is what this is all about. This is our first introduction into what is remove the mask and how we're going to remove this mask. And so we're going to start off talking about our men's. Yes. So it doesn't matter. You are a man, you are husband, you are uncle, you are brother, you are son. So we need to understand what it is that God expects from you, and that you don't have to live up to nobody's expectation or nobody's standards but your own. And we'll go through the same thing with our women. Yes, our mothers, our daughters, our aunties, our grandmothers. So, yes, our nieces. So, we need to understand what it is and how we supposed to function within this world that we live in. And it can be as easy as 1, 2, 3, but we cannot, and we will not, and we will not allow the world to get to us again. So, again, my name is Dr. Minister Deetra Poindexter. If you would like to reach me, you can always email me at change for the number 4 hope at iCloud.com. Again, you can email me if you'd like to be on the show, if you would like to leave me a comment, or you have a concern or a question, or you're looking for a Bible verse to help you going through what your situation that you're going through, please email me. That's going to be at change, the number 4 hope at iCloud.com. So again, Get on that like, click, and share. Send it out to everybody. I will see you again on the third Wednesday at 7 p.m. And I'm ready to answer some of your questions. And we're going to go through this nice and slow. We're going to answer whatever questions or concern that you may have. So being depressed, being excited or anxious, God tell us don't be anxious for nothing. In all things, everything is working for your good. Okay? Because we don't miss anything. And when it comes, it's going to come in due time. So don't be depressed. Don't feel sad. Okay? Because we're going to give you the tools, the equipment that you need that's going to help you to get you through those struggles. Okay? So, again, I'm going to thank you again. And I'm looking forward for you to tune in come the third Wednesday of March at 7 p.m. And again, I say if you need to get in contact with me, I'm going to send you my email again, which is change for hope, the number 4 at iCloud.com. It's been my pleasure talking with you this evening. May God bless you and keep your head up. Okay? Be true to yourself so that you could be true to God. Because He already know who you are. And go ahead and send up your prayers. You can go ahead and talk to Him right now. He already ready. He ready to listen to you. And He ready to make a change in your life. That's what it's all about. Now, go ahead and take that mask off that face. Good night, and I will see you on the third Wednesday at 7 o'clock p.m. Thank you.